Okay. My name is Gretchen, and I'm going to be walking you through the session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why I asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. I'm looking for people to try using a website that I'm working on to see whether or not it works as intended. This session should take about 5 to 10 minutes. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud. Say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to me. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt my feelings. I'm doing this to improve this site, so I need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away, since I'm interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them then. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. And with your permission, I will be recording the screen. Do you have any questions so far?
No, not yet.
Okay. And before we begin, I'll ask a couple questions. So, what is your split between work and leisure percentage-wise as far as internet use?
Work and leisure?
Like, is it 50-50, like 50% of the time you spend doing like homework and then 50 for like entertainment, or?
I think it's 60-40 for me.
Okay.
60 for work and 40 for leisure, like Facebook.
Okay. And what kinds of sites are you looking at?
For work, I look at, right now I'm working on websites or Java programming, so I look for Java tutorials or CSS tutorials often, and I also look for calc tutorials. So websites like those are right now on the top of my list, and Facebook is it's all the time open on my tab.
Yes. And do you have a favorite website?
That's a hard question.
YouTube.
Yeah, I guess it's YouTube.
Okay, now that I asked those questions, we're going to actually start looking at the site. So,
Sure.
looking at the homepage, tell me what you think of it, like doing a little narrative, what you think the site is meant for, stuff like that.
The homepage looks really welcoming to me because I guess it's by the look of it and by the logo, I can see that it's a freshman's journey. So it's life of a freshman, and the green background, it actually suits it a lot. And yeah, as I said, it's really welcoming, the look of it.
Is there anything you don't like? Be honest.
Um,
Or anything you see that could use improvement?
it works. Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Okay, moving into tasks, the first is, can you find a UVM event that has been reviewed?
UVM event that has been reviewed.
Yes.
So, events. Sorry. I guess this is one of the events.
Yes. Task completed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I was hoping you would go. Okay. And if you could head back to the homepage and find a spot where you can submit a question about getting advice about college.
Here?
Yes. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Homepage. And lastly, third question, can you find tips about being a first-year student?
here are the tips.
Yes. Great job. Okay,
Thank
those are all of the tests I have. Do you have any questions for me or any suggestions?
I think I'm all set. And I must say it's a beautiful website. And
thank you.
everything is really clear to me.
Okay.
And it's all
Are-
visible at a glance. So.
Okay, well, thanks so much for doing the usability test.
Yeah, sure.